This video is sponsored by PokedownStore.com, the place for all your Pokemon TCG online needs. The new Sword and Shield online booster packs are also available, so definitely check them out, PokedownStore.com. Also, if you use the coupon code ZapDosTCG, you get 5% off your next order. How amazing is that? Check it out. What's up YouTube, it's ZapDosTCG here and welcome back to another TCG battle video on my channel. Today we're gonna be playing with Tim Bartels' third place winning list of the Oceania Internationals 2020. Yeah, believe it or not, Obstagoon did great at the Internationals, and that's all because of the Obstruct attack. Obstruct makes us invincible for damage from basic Pokemon, and if you think about the format, Pikarom, Mewtwo, Charizard, all of those tag team Pokemon are basics. Also, the new introductions, of course, like Zacian, also are basic Pokemon, so we are actually invincible for almost half of the format, if not more. So that's fantastic, and with of course the ability to snipe around on damage counters, that always helps out to play aggressively. We have Yveltal, which is now a staple in an archetype like this. With Doom Count GX, we can smack a one-hit KO move on something that has 4 damage counters, and you can easily manipulate that with of course Untamed Shout, putting 3 damage counters where you want, and of course the Zigzagoon with the Headbutt Tantrum can also smack 1 damage counter wherever you please, so in a combination with that it works out. Sometimes things like Stealthy Hood does prevent the ability from working out, so maybe you have to play around that by using Side Power to put 3 damage counters around. It could happen from time to time, but Mew is also a way to protect our bench from things like Tag Bolt GX and of course Venom Shot, which is very scary because sometimes they use Custom Catchers and Venom Shot or Obstagoon into Oblivion, which is something we don't want. In this list, you also see Virizion-GX. I'm glad you noticed that because Breeze Away GX is another win condition. With Breeze Away GX, we can remove any Pokemon we want from in play and return them to the hand. That could be even the Virizion-GX itself. So at one point, if you have 2 Obstagoons ready to fight it out, just get all the rest of your board back in the hand and they have to deal with 2 Obstagoons. And there's no way a deck can deal with that unless they have evolution Pokemon, for instance Magcargo GX, or maybe they attack and Electros in their Pikarom list. It all depends from time to time, but it also can be very aggressive. We also have Sableye V with Crazy Claws, smacking 10 damage plus 60 more for every damage counter on the opposing Pokemon, and that can be adding up very quickly. So for instance, if a Mewtwo has 4 damage counters, you can one-hit KO it. Same goes for other Pokemon with a lot of HP, so insane attacker Sableye. It does require 1 extra energy, so that's why there's 1 copy of Bead in here. Bead can accelerate 1 energy from the hand to our basic Pokemon, and we do see that we only run Darkness type energies. Not only can we get them back with our Ordinary Rod, we also have a way to use Bead here because it does require a basic energy. And we also have Rosa. This is a Rosa list with Jirachi package. That means we find Rosa quickly. If one of our Pokemon got knocked out, we can search our deck for a trainer card, a Pokemon, and a basic energy. So you can basically get an Obstagoon ready in no time, get a rare candy, get an Obstagoon, get an energy, and it's off. Or maybe you already have a rare candy in hand, get that counter game, because if you're behind in prize cards, you need 1 energy less to attack with Obstagoon, and that's gonna be fantastic. So other than that, the only tech card we see here is like Mew and the Mimikyu. The Mimikyu shuts down Mewtwo because Mewtwo can sometimes be coming in clutch. They could have, of course, those nasty moments where they have Travel Noir, where they get rid of our entire hand and we brick. So that's why Shadow Box can help out against that matchup. And also, it prevents Mewtwo from using Venom Shot from the Naganadel in the discard pile. So that's that. Other than that, yeah, lots of search items. We have Quick Ball, we have Evolution Instance. This is something I did not run in my Obstagoon list. I prefer the Ultra Beast version, but this deck actually got so deep into the tournament in the OCIC that I have to give a quick shout out to Tim Bartels for actually making it that far, because Obstagoon is now on the map. Okay. Let's try out some battles with this particular list, and we'll see if we'll be able to do something. Hopefully we come across lots of basic decks. That's the best way Obstagoon can win that winning condition. With 2 Obstagoons, you Breeze Away GX with the Virizion-GX and only leave 2 Obstagoons on the field. Then yeah, either they one-hit KO one of them and you're left with only 1 left lone Obstagoon, and that's how the deck wins. Or you can go very aggressively, just use of course the sniping and use Yveltal-GX for a one-hit KO and Sableye for a one-hit KO. So you only need to KO 2 tag teams. That is the way you can win. And we also have to give a shout out to Zach Lestage, which actually got second with his abilities art. The reason why we're not checking out abilities art is because we already checked out Charizard the week before, so it's 2 videos in a row about Charizard. I don't think you guys want to see that, so for now Obstagoon is where it's at. And we don't have a basic in hand. The opponent has Nashville Sleeve, so he's a World's Attendant, and we'll see here. We start off with a very weird hand. It is a Zigzagoon. we can immediately get out a Jirachi with the communication and use the research, or get out another Zigzagoon. Huh, okay, we even have another Zigzagoon, so I don't know what we're up against, but for now, I think I'm just gonna get out one Zigzagoon, snipe a damage counter, and at this point, I don't think we'll be able to... We'll wait with the communication, although we can get out a Jirachi immediately. I think I'm gonna go for Jirachi. Jirachi is always nice in the early phase of the game, so we're gonna get that out. How many? We have Breezeway, we have Yveltal, Sableye is also part of the squad, and all of our Pokemon seem to be in the deck, so that's fantastic. Rare candies, how many? 4. Okay, getting out Obstagoon will be easier than ever before. There are 2 energies priced, so... As a little quick look through the deck, that's what I noticed, so we're gonna go for the Stellar Wish. Maybe we find something nice, maybe we don't. We have Bead. Ooh, we can attack in 1 turn if we would have had an energy. Okay, Quick Ball and go aggressively with Research. I like that plan, so I'm gonna go with Quick Ball. We can get out another Zigzagoon if we want to. Well, I think I'm gonna pass and see what this turns out. We can always get out Yveltal or whatever. It all depends on what remains in the active position. We also don't want to overbench, although we now have Virizion-GX to solve that problem with Breezeway GX. A Cherish Ball that immediately, brings to my head, it is Mewtwo. And the good thing about the Mewtwo is that we can get out, oh yeah, Naganadal's already popping up here. We do see that it's the Naganadal with Stinger, so pretty scary. What do we want? A damage counter on the Mewtwo. Hopefully he does not run equip that Stealthy Hood before we are able to put a damage counter on it. We can always shut down the Mewtwo if we find our Mimikyu. So we need a Zigzagoon and a Mimikyu, or an Obstagoon and a Mimikyu, depending on what we get first. He probably is going to go very... Stealthy Hood immediately. Okay, that is not what we wanted to see at all. That means we can no longer spread around our damage counter. It prevents all effects of the opponent's ability done to this Pokemon. So that means no more sniping that Mewtwo. And this is actually the first place winning list of the Oceania Internationals. The Mewtwo with Welder. He's already going to go for Turbo Strike. We are in a nasty position. The good news is we can at least use Rosa and get out... Yeah, counter gain, depending on what we top deck. We need a rare candy top deck. Yeah, rare candy top deck will be fine. We'll see. Ta-da! It is a Darkness Energy. Okay, we have the Darkness Energy. There's no way we can use counter gain because we don't have the rare candy, unfortunately. So we're gonna have to go for a crazy research play. So I'm actually gonna get rid of 1 research, find ourselves... Yeah, Mimikyu could be fine. We could smack damage. No, we can't because the Zigzagoon needs 2 energies, but can you believe that? Okay. For now, do we get out a Jirachi, retreat into it, or attach? Well, he's definitely gonna go for a Venom Shot if I had to check here. Discard pile has Stinger, no Venom Shot just yet. Mimikyu is nice, it is in here. Well, how to go about this? Do we get out a Jirachi? Probably. We need to set up, so this is the most important, crucial part of this strategy. Also, Mew needs to protect our bench if he's going for that. I'm gonna go for the Jirachi for now. Gonna give 1 energy to the bench Zigzagoon right there. I'm gonna go for a good old research. Maybe we get an escape board or whatever. Switch card. We have counter gain. We have quick ball. Okay. The Zigzagoons. Maybe we get out another one. We need to set up 2 Obstagoons to win the game, right? So let's smack down 1 damage counter. Might as well, yeah, this doesn't work on this guy anymore. Might as well get a cheeky extra prize card thanks to that Jirachi right there in the back. Put 1 damage counter over there. We're also gonna use Quick Ball right now. We have counter gain, we have an energy, we have beat. So this is actually not bad, but I want to thin out the deck even further. Do we use Ordinary Rod? At this point, I don't think Ordinary Rod will be coming in clutch here. I'm actually gonna get ourselves... Yeah, maybe the Mimikyu? Or maybe we get out Sableye. Not gonna work out. Mew to protect our bench. Maybe that is the best bet. Are there any custom catchers? I do think this list parades a great catcher, so might as well go for the Mew at this point. He could go for Fion. I don't know if there's a Fion in this list, but I'm gonna get Mew for now. He could go for Marnie. I don't care at this point. We could have also equipped a counter game, but I'm gonna wait with that strategy. We're actually going to promote Jirachi. Hopefully we find Rosa. Rosa can get us out of the active position while also grabbing ourselves the Obstagoon that we need. So we'll see how this develops. The only thing we need is an Obstagoon. Also, if the Mew is in hand and we find communication, that's also a way we can get our Obstagoon up and rolling. And here comes the Giant Heart. He's getting 5 energies. I don't know if this is the correct way we are playing, but Yeah, it is what it is. He is so fast, this Mewtwo, with the Turbo Strike that we don't have a choice here. We need to get out 2 Obstagoon and that will win us the game. At least we're not like up against ADP where they only need to KO 3 Pokemon, right? Alright, what else? So at this point, even if he knocks all the Pokemon out, he still needs to take 1 more prize card. So bench-wise, we're doing good. Okay, Blounce can get through the effect of a Mew. Okay, if we are at 3 prize cards, he can spread around all the damage he wants, which is actually very scary for us. We need to get out as many evolutions as possible, otherwise things will go very bad very quickly. Even if he smacks down the Blound right now, we can snipe and target it right now, because we smack 90 damage with our Obstruct and with, of course, the Welder as well. 3 energies. Is he gonna go for Stinger? Reset stand. Oh, our Mew goes away, but we might get Obstagoon. Oh, 2 Obstagoons, 0 rare candies. Okay, Stinger. Both to 3 prize cards. Oh boy. What is this? What is this? Maybe we gotta switch on an energy. We need a lot of stuff. Okay, we have an energy right there. We have a quick ball. There's actually not a lot we can do. Ooh, very scary indeed. What to do? This guy is stuck, but we need that energy. It's so sad. Yeah, what to do about this? Yeah, we have another Jirachi right there. We need to thin out the deck, so I'm gonna get rid of Jirachi for now. Finding what to do. Yeah, I'm gonna get that Mew back once again. I know we are running short on energies, but at this point, yeah, he's probably gonna go for the baby Blounce there and spread a whole heap of damage. If he knocks that out, that's bad. Oh, we are in a terrible position. I'm actually gonna go for the retreat and go for the Stellar Wish because he actually reset stand us in a horrible hand. Okay, Marnie. Marnie is fine. Maybe we find the counter gain that way. Who knows? We can smack down another one of our Zigzagoons, but he only needs to take 3 more prize cards. Don't want to have so many weak Pokemon on our bench. Could smack him down, but not gonna do it. Yeah, we have this. Might as well do it, right? He only has like 1 Psychic Energy. If we have 1 Obstagoon, that's fine. I'm actually gonna target. This is 3 prize cards. This is 1 prize card. Now I think we have to go for the Dedenne. And here comes. Yeah, we don't need Yveltal, I think, at this point. Although Yveltal could actually one-hit KO this Mewtwo if he has 4 damage counters. I'm actually gonna get rid of the Mew. He could have Venom Shot, I know that, but it's fine. It is fine. We only need to just slow him down as much as possible. Okay, Skateboard, Evolution, Incense. Wow, this is fantastic. Wow. This is actually a great hand. Evolution, Incense, okay. Don't think he will be able to Marnie us again, but just to be safe, smacking this down, using Evolution, Incense, finding our Obstagoon, shuffling the deck once more. So next turn we have the Obstagoon. At least we have that. We can get him out right now, but I wonder if he's gonna snipe us all. So he's gonna smack 12 damage counters, but we are gonna be able to knock out this Baby Blastoffalon. That's for sure. If he starts attacking with it, either way. We have Jirachi. We have another Marnie, so we can put him back to 4 prize cards. So look at the army of Zigzagoons right here. Okay. We evolve. KO the Baby Blounce, which spreads 12 damage. Oh no, not this again! This is gonna mess us up so badly. Stealthy Hood. The 2 Stealthy Hoods are so perfectly placed that there's gonna be a whole heap of 12 damage counters, and hopefully 12 damage counter, that means, yeah, he might take 3 prize cards with that. Oh wow, Mewtwo is destroying the Obstagoon. Look at that. Stinger followed it up by this Baby Blounce, which is pretty annoying. We do have Great Catcher, but there's no way of putting damage counters on this Mewtwo, which is the terrible thing about it. Stealthy Hood pretty much destroying Obstagoon. 12 damage counters. I wonder where he's gonna place them. We need to evolve so many of these Zigzagoons. Hopefully we find a lot with Marnie. Okay, this guy goes away. And the Jirachi is also barely hanging in there. Oh boy. I don't think we have a chance now that I think about it. Okay, at this point, we rare candy, we evolve. Yeah, this guy. But the bad news is, yeah, the bad news is we can now one-hit KO this guy. Okay, we need to evolve all of our Zigzagoon. 3 damage counters there. Counter gain here. Might as well Giant Heart away the Virizion. Although Virizion could help out to just use Breeze away and heal ourselves completely. Yeah, it's too late now. It's too late now. Marnie again. Okay. We have an energy at least. Stellar Wish. What do we find? Research? Nope. That's not gonna work out. So I think this is game for the opponent because there's not a lot we can do. Because at this point we smack 90 damage and he spreads 12 damage counters around, which means 2 KO. So that's just well played by the Mewtwo player. We're just gonna concede here and try out another game with Obstagoon. This is a very hard matchup to say, to be honest, because with Stinger and the Baby Glance, our setup is not good. Getting out 2 Obstagoons was harder than it looked. We could have used Breeze Away at that point, but he could have also like retreated and one-hit KO'd. Actually, Breeze Away could also get rid of that Virizion. Maybe we should have went that way. Who knows? We will never know. But that Stealthy Hood, so broken against Obstagoon. The easier part would just be smacking damage counters on the Mewtwo and knocking it out with Yveltal, but that doesn't work. Okay, next up, the second place deck. The Firebox with a Reshizard, the Dane Jirachi Welder Box, aka Ability Zard. Okay, Balbina is the opponent. He has a World's Coin, which is nice. We lost the coin flip, which is not good, because with our setup deck, we need to set up our Zigzagoons as quickly as possible. And look at this hand! TCGO is not doing its job properly. Okay. Also World Sleeve, so a lot of these opponents are very skillful, which is nice. Okay, what do we get? We get a Jirachi. I always love starting with Jirachi. We have a communication to get out a Zigzagoon, and we can even play down a supporter because this is going to be our second turn. We go second, so we can play Reshizard immediately. Starting with the Reshizard, that means we can start target it down. We need 4 damage counters on that guy. Yveltal will knock it out. We get 3 prize cards. That's how it typically goes, or you can just go for Obstagoon Madness. Okay, here we go. So the bad thing about using Zigzagoon at this point is that if he uses Outrage, he can knock us out. Right? Okay. If we use the Zigzagoon, he will only have 4 cards in the hand. He could attach, and with 1 damage counter on this guy, I'm actually not gonna use it for now. Yeah, we're not gonna put the damage counters around. Otherwise, he can knock our Jirachi out, which is something I really don't want. I want him to whiff the Welder, although there's still that Stadium card in play, which probably will stick there for the rest of the game. Okay, Stellar Wishing time. We have a Quick Ball, okay. That's fine. He doesn't have a Vulpix just yet, so we need to get out... Yeah, next turn, a Rare Candy, if we have Rosa. So, at this point, a lone Obstagoon is where it's at. They don't have custom catchers, they run Ninetales. And they will have to attack with Ninetales. Oh, here comes the Welder. So, putting that damage counter would have been better. Could have gone really offensively, but we can still do that. We can smack down Zigzagoon, evolve into Obstagoon, and use Yveltal to knock this guy out. He's probably gonna go for the Dane if I had to guess. And the Ninetales does 2-shot if I'm not mistaken, so that's 90 damage times 2. Yeah, he... What is in this hand? Ninetales. 90 damage. Okay. That's 2-shotting our Obstagoon, which is not good. That's pretty scary, actually. 4 energies on the Reshizard. Maybe we go very crazy with Yveltal. Maybe. I wonder if that's the correct decision, though. Flare Strike. Maybe one of his Ninetales are prized. Could happen. So now we have a Rosa. Okay, Linoone. That's fine. So, what we will do... We get a Rosa. We get a Rare Candy. That's for sure. Rare Candy. We have a Switch card. We can get an energy and get 3 prize cards thanks to this guy. So we get 1 energy. So we get Rare Candy, energy. That means we can start using Obstruct. Maybe that's the best plan, but I'm afraid of the Ninetales, which can 2-shot. So maybe we get out Yveltal and show this guy what it's all about. That's cool in the video, right? Getting a 1-hit KO immediately. This guy doesn't seem to have other things going for it. So let's get out these boys. Price raise wise, I think that's a good decision. Yeah, 1 damage counter on the Reshizard. Rare candy, the Obstagoon. Putting 3 damage counters on the Reshizard. We smack down Yveltal. We're gonna go the offensive way. And we're gonna switch to, of course, our good friend right there. Can get out another one of our Pokemon, maybe a Jirachi, to keep ourselves safe. I think that's not a bad decision. Keeping ourselves safe, and we still have a research in hand, so we're gonna play it aggressively from now on. So here comes Doomcount-GX, one-hitting KOing this Reshizard because it has 4 damage counters. Now we get 3 prize cards. What do we get? Energy is fine. Energy is fine. Okay, lots of energies. Don't want to get... Okay, rare candy. Oof. We are gonna have to get rid of a rare candy, or we find this. Yeah, we need a switch card at this point to start attacking with our Obstagoon. The bad news is we can no longer target down this little Vulpix because we don't run custom catchers, only great catchers. The good news is, with the sniping capabilities of the deck, if he brings out another attacker, we only need 3 more prize cards. So things like Heatran could be fine. Okay, Heatran, it's coming up. We can 2-shot that with the addition of another Obstagoon. Switching. Stellar Wish. So with Welder, he can... maximum amount of damage is maybe if he runs another Reshizard, that's 200. For now, he might be playing us out some weird baby Blans in his list. That's always an option. But you see the pure power of this Yveltal. Like, second turn, get out of here. Our other plan was just to go with a lone Obstagoon. That's always a plan, and you don't have to worry about overbenching. At this point, I do, because I've already used my GX move, but other than that, you have Breeze Away with Virizion. Lots of Jirachis here, which we can perfectly snipe for prize cards. The only thing we have to get rid of, we have a great catcher, so that's fine. Okay, Jirachi is stuck, huh? Here we go, offensive deck. Yveltal can smack 20 damage counters, which is not gonna be interesting at all. Gonna get 1 energy to the Obstagoon. And yeah, I'm sorry, but research is where it's at. Maybe we find a switch card. We find multiple switch cards, indeed. So switching to the Obstagoon, taking the KO right there. We can even start preparing ourselves. First things first, I'm gonna go for... Actually gonna get rid of the research. We're gonna put the opponent to a low hand size. That's the way we usually win. We can use... Okay, they could see. Yes, okay. So what can we learn from this deck? As you can see, we face off against the 2 top decks. We had Reshizard and Mewtwo. We're gonna open the list once again and give my final closure on this kind of a deck. Because, yeah, it's one of those weird archetypes. I did not expect that the Obstagoon list would go so far into the Oceania Internationals. And the Mewtwo Welder, everybody thought that Mewtwo Malamar is where it's at. But people proved that Mewtwo with Welder is still an insanely powerful combo. Yeah, this is the list here. 3 Rosa. With the 3 Rosa, I find the Rosa combo to be very nice. But against things like Mill, it's so useless because they don't take prize cards. So, the beat support is also very situational, to say the least, but if you have it in hand, and if you have an energy, you can get a Sableye going in no time, so that can help out winning out matches as well. So let me know in the comment section what you think about the Obstagoon. Big shout out to Tim Bartels for, of course, this fantastic list. Will we see Obstagoon more in the upcoming tournaments? Will we see it at the Malmo Regionals? I'm actually going to the Malmo Regionals next week, so expect me there. Very excited to go. I'll be practicing the rest of the week here, so hopefully you guys are enjoying the content. If you do enjoy the content, be sure to mash the like button, subscribe for more content, and leave your thoughts down below how you feel about Obstagoon. Thanks again for watching, and have a fantastic rest of your day. See you guys next time. Peace out.